Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back with another YouTube tip for content creators. Today I am going to talk about playlists. Playlists are very important and YouTube absolutely loves them. Every single video you upload really needs to be in a playlist. It can even be in multiple playlists. I'm just going to show you on my laptop how to set up a playlist and how to add a video to it, and then I will be back to tell you why it's so important. I have been using playlists since the beginning, but I never really did anything with them, but they're a very good way to promote your videos and to increase your watch time. So let's go look first, and then I'll tell you more after. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Is there a way I can stop that other than stop moving? When you're on your channel, just click on playlists. And you can see right here that you can start a new playlist. So let's for the heck of it say that I want to just do one for mixed nuts group and create it. I have just created a playlist. There's also a way to do it while you're uploading, and I will show you that also. Now, one thing that I do not do, I don't think I've ever done it, and I have to do that, is we should be adding a description, just a short 1 or 2 line description saying what this group is about. So that's my homework. I need to start doing that. Like I have said before, it's really just one step at a time. We can't do it all, but we learn along the way. Once something becomes habit, then we pick up another tip that we need to do, and we work on that. Now there is a thing called playlist settings. When you click on that, you have the chance to tell it how to order your playlist. I always go with date added newest. That way, if you ever share your playlist, the most recent video will be at the top. I really like sorting newest on top, but that's totally up to you. You may have other reasons why you would want to do it differently. Now this here, set as official series for this playlist. I'm going to click right here and you can see what they're telling you is that YouTube really likes official series, and it will promote you in other ways. It will use this information to modify how the videos are presented or discovered. A video can only belong to one official series, but it can belong to multiple playlists. So let's say I wanted this Mixed Nuts group to be official. Any video that I put in this playlist can go in another playlist only if the other playlist is not clicked as official. That can get a little complicated. How I think of it as, let's pretend you have official playlists. One is for crocheted items, one is for paper items, one is for sewing. Those can all be official. You can also have a main playlist called Things I Love to Do with My Spare Time. You know what I mean? Just a general playlist. So if you crochet something, it could go in the official crochet playlist, and it could also go into the playlist of Things I Like to Do with My Time, as long as you don't make that one official. So an official playlist should really be a tight little group of videos, maybe only 3 to 5, 10 at the most. For instance, I do have my quilt block party as an official playlist. I will have 20 in that group. Now, if you want to do it while you're uploading something, I just went through the process of uploading something that I'll just delete. You can do it right here, add to playlist. If your playlist is not created yet, you can go right here, create new playlist, and you would just type in whatever you're going to call it and do create, and it would put the video automatically into that playlist when you hit publish at the end. If you want to delete playlists, let's delete the one I just created here. Just go again to playlists. Let's find it right here, Mixed Nuts group. And let's go to, is it here? Delete playlist. Yes, delete it. Easy as that. And I might as well delete this new playlist also. Now to add a current video to your playlist, just go to your current videos. Just go look at my paper beads. And then you're going to go into info and settings. And where's the playlist info? Is this it right here? Why does it not say playlists? But that's where you would find it. So right now it's in the paper bead tutorials. Now if I wanted to, I could also put that in craft time, which I should have. And then just save changes. Now my craft time is not an official playlist because that is so general. What are the two that I have it in here? I have it in craft time and what? Paper beads tutorials. That I probably have that one set up as an official. Many of the YouTube tipsters talk about playlists, and they all say they're really important. Now, one tipster, I don't know if I agree with it. He insists that you always create your playlist first before you are uploading your video. And then he also says never to put in multiple playlists at the same time. There's no way with me doing videos every day that I'm going to remember or even want to jot down, okay, I put it in this playlist, now tomorrow I'm going to have to add it to that playlist and that playlist. His thinking is that it creates a new URL for each time you add it to a playlist. I say that's not correct. The URL always stays the same, but then there's a question mark and then there's stuff added at the end. I have been doing business with affiliates for a long time, and in my world, anything that comes after a question mark in a URL is just there for tracking purposes. It's not a whole new URL. So I'm not going to get into that because I don't know if I'm right or he's right. I would like to think he knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this for a long time. But sometimes you have to go with what is going to work for you and be easier. There's only so much we can do. I am busy around the clock. I don't find that I'm going to have time to start thinking of new playlists in advance. And then, you know, geez, I'm going to have to do something for that new playlist. I don't do it. I create my playlists as I upload, and I add to created playlists when I upload. That same tipster says that we should be creating playlists often, even if we don't put anything in them, because it sends a signal to YouTube that you have just created some content, whether it's an empty playlist or not. Again, I don't know really how much that's going to help anyone, but he said if you're someone who, like your schedule is that you upload once a week, you should at least create a playlist if you miss a week. He said if you're doing videos daily like I am, you should aim on creating at least 3 new playlists a week. I have no problem creating 3 new playlists a week because I can always find different ways to say a playlist, like paper beads tutorial. I could also have a playlist for hand-painted paper beads. I could have a playlist for beads glazed with Mod Podge, beads glazed with glue, beads glazed with nail polish. I mean, there's always ways to come up with playlists. I don't know if I want 1,000 playlists. I don't know if that's really going to help me or not. But again, I'm just passing on tips that I've heard that I don't myself practice. However, I really have to get to putting the descriptions in, especially for official series, because YouTube likes playlists. Because here's the secret: when someone watches a video from a playlist, the next video that pops up after that video is done is another one from that playlist. Don't forget that I just told you that. It's going to change your world. It's not. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get you psyched up about playlists. YouTube is much more apt to promote a playlist somewhere on their site if it's got a description. I don't even need a tipster to tell me that. I know that by myself, just by having done this kind of stuff for a while. You want Google and YouTube to know what something is about, so I'm going to do that. I have to. I must, and I have a lot of playlists to go through. But back to what I told you not to forget. When somebody watches a video from a playlist, the next video that comes on is another one from that playlist. Think of this. Someone goes to bed. They're watching a video on your playlist. They fall asleep. the entire playlist plays. Just think of how many extra watch minutes that gets you while someone is sleeping, and probably while you're sleeping. You're just making money while everybody's snoozing just because you had a playlist. Now you might say, how is that person going to look at my playlist? They're not going to go and look at my playlist and say, I'm going to watch this playlist. Here's how you trick them into doing it. You always share the URL from the playlist. And I am going to show you that in 2 seconds. Never share your regular YouTube video URL. Never. I don't care if it's on Facebook, in a group, on your blog, a website, if you write it down to hand it to a passerby. You use your playlist link. It has the same beginning, but after that little question mark is the code that determines that it's going to be a playlist link. And when somebody clicks on that link, they are automatically into your playlist. You can share your general playlist link, and there's even a feature, I don't know if you saw it when I was in there, that says share. Sometimes you can say on Facebook, hey gang, I have 10 videos now in my crochet series. Here you go. Here's the link. And you can just share the entire playlist. When that comes up, they will see all the items in a line that are in your playlist. Or you can pick any particular video in that playlist and get the link for just that one. So say you share the link for video number 5 in your playlist. When somebody clicks that link, it will open with video number 5, but when that video is done, it will play number 6, then number 7, all the way back. Say you have 10, it'll go to number 10, then it'll start over to number 1. It just does the whole loop. So you can send people to one particular video. Always make sure you are using a playlist link for that video. I think that is probably the one change that I've made recently that has really helped. I knew this from the beginning, but I couldn't be bothered with playlists, and that's okay because it's a lot. The whole first year of me doing YouTube full time, I spent it on just working on videos. The channel will come later. I just knew I've got to get videos up there. I can do the right things later. Now I'm doing the right things. I'm trying to work on my channel, not so much my videos. The minute I started focusing on my actual channel and how to improve it, I'm growing. And I really think the playlist has a lot to do with it. Now, one other thing about improving watch time, like I said, people can fall asleep to watching videos. What a cool thing. Why do you think the ASMR community is so big? ASMR is specifically to help people fall asleep. I often wondered, why do ASMR artists bother to do 90 minutes of rain or 90 minutes of soft tapping? It's like, don't they know we fall asleep in 10 minutes? Yes, they know. They want you to fall asleep with your iPad on your chest like I do. Just let the video run. There's all that lovely watch time. And if they're smart enough, they will be sharing a playlist link with you, so the next video will be coming on right after. That is not the reason why I'm doing ASMR videos now. I'm doing them because I absolutely enjoy them and I love them. But you can bet that I have that in the back of my mind too. It just makes sense to me that if somebody falls asleep, that's a very good thing. All right, I'm going to show you, what did I want to show you? How to get a playlist link.
Once again, you just go to your playlists. Any playlists that you've just used will pop up toward the top. Let's say I want to share something from my Upcycled Fashions. I'm going to click on the title. If you click here, you're just going to start playing your own playlist. So click on the title, Upcycled Fashions. And see up here, this is the link you would share if you want to share this whole general playlist. If you copy this and share that with someone, they're going to land on this page and they can see, oh, number 1, 2, 3, 4, they can see all the videos that you have in that playlist up to now. And you can also use this share right here. But let's say I want to just promote my most recent one. Click on that title and go on share. Or you could use this up here, but it's a little bit shorter in share. And this is the title that you want to get right here. So I'm going to copy that. Now let me just open a blank notepad page and show you.
Here's the link. Now let me show you the regular link for that same video. Let's just go to videos. Let's go to that video. Let's go to share. Let's go back to this. Now you'll see all of this is exactly the same. Then we have that little question mark and we have this. This is what tells you this is a playlist link. This is the one that you always want to share. I can't stress it enough. I really mean it. If you have not been creating playlists, it is not too late. Start creating them. Start putting your videos into playlists. Do think of general and then specific. It's okay to have general playlists that have a lot of videos in them. But the specific ones, at least aim for, I would say, a minimum of 3. I don't think anyone should have just one video in a playlist or 2. So think of something that you might like to do more of. I mean, if you only have one video that is just bizarre, it has no friends in your library, and you can't think of anything else that you'll ever want to do like that again. For instance, you just did watch someone deliver my sofa to my house, you know, and you have nothing else like that. There's nothing wrong with creating a playlist for it and just, you know, home deliveries and throw it in there. YouTube likes to know that you are putting things in playlists. Can't stress it enough. I can't. But generally, when we record videos, we do multiples of things that we enjoy. And you should be thinking in terms of series for your channel anyway, because it will encourage you to do more videos. And it also gives somebody a reason to stick around and subscribe to your channel. Like, for instance, I'm dabbling with ASMR. If I have just 1 or 2 ASMR videos on my channel, and somebody happens to like one of my ASMR videos, and they look and they see my playlist, and I will tell you that viewers do look at playlists. They do click on that link because they want to see what kind of playlists you have for ASMR. Do you have loud tapping? Do you have role plays? Do you have ear massages? They want to find what they like. So if they go to your channel and they say, well, she only has 2 ASMR videos, so I'm not even going to bother to subscribe, even though they might like some of your other stuff. So when you put something out there, plan on doing a series. It doesn't have to be a long series, but, you know, try to do 5 or even 10 of something, just like my quilting. People who make quilts, they're looking for quilt videos. They don't give a shit about going to Walmart with me. But if I keep them on my channel long enough looking at quilt videos, they will get to know me and then they will want to go to Walmart with me later. You know what I'm saying? You can draw people in from all locations. Once you have them watching a certain series of yours, they will get to know you, they will get to love you, and they will get to want to watch everything that you do. You are the brand, and there's nothing wrong with doing all kinds of things on one channel. Just make sure you do enough of each thing, because if I have one quilt video, that quilt person who's looking for a quilt video is not going to hang around if that's all I can offer them. So do think in terms of series, and please think in terms of playlists. I think you'll find great improvement, and tell your people it's fine if they are bored with your video and they fall asleep on it. Just as long as they don't accidentally hit pause with their hand as they start to fall asleep. I hope this helped. I hope it has encouraged you. Do stick around for my March update. I will be uploading that probably around April 2 or 3 once all the March figures are in, and you will see firsthand how having implemented those tips that I'm telling you have helped me greatly. And I have other tips too. I think I've done like maybe 6 or 7 different things. Playlists is one. What's the other thing I just talked about with you? Oh, titles, tags, description, comment. I've only started doing that. I'm sure that has helped. I think it's a combination. So just pick something that you think might help you and try it. And be consistent and wait it out, because nobody is going to make this happen overnight. It takes time. It really does. But you got to stick with it. Always think like your channel is already big and treat it like a big channel. Other people will see it that way. Okay, I hope this helped. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. I will have links to my favorite YouTube tipsters in the description box and also in the pinned comment below this video. If you don't have time to watch all their videos, I spend at least an hour a night trying to learn new things, so subscribe to my channel and I will be sharing what I learn with you. Thanks!